head of DZMM, Ms. Mara Kapuyan, and the head of special projects of DZMM, Ms. May Seniza, and of course the president of Run Rio Incorporated, Coach Rio de la Cruz. Okay, so just a brief backgrounder on the event. DZMM Takbo started in 2011 to advocate education and aims to help DZMM 75 scholars to continue their elementary education. And then from 2011 to 2014, it was called Takbo para sa Karunungan and benefited scholars from the Ondoy, Sendo, and Habagat affected areas. In 2015, last year, it was simply called a DZMM Takbo 2015, and from here on, it will be called a DZMM Takbo. So for 2016, the theme would be Ipanalo ang Pamilyang Pilipino. And the goal is still to help the 75 scholars of DZMM to finish their elementary education. This is already the 6th year of DZMM Takbo, and yung unang tinulungan is actually already in grade 6. So, or entering grade 6 this coming school year. So, the aim is that all 75 of them will be able to finish their elementary education, and beyond, we'll see. Okay, so the event details. So the event is on May 29, 2016. At 3 a.m. is the actually assembly time, the call time, and then the race organizers, Run Rio Inc., race owner DZMM. The venue is at the Quirino Grandstand, Manila. The target is to have 5,000 runners in 4 different categories: the 3K, the 5K, the 10K, and the 21 kilometer half marathon. So for the registration period, actually online registration and in-store registration is already ongoing. So for online registration, it's April 1 up to May 15. You just have to visit dzmm.com.ph/takbo for more details and to register, to be able to access the registration site. And for in-store registration, it started last April 15 until May 22. So these are the registration venues for our in-store registration. So our runners can visit Runner in Bonifacio High Street, Taguig. That's at the Fort. And then Toby's Shangri-La Mall, Runner Trinoma, and Toby's Mall of Asia from Monday to Sunday at 12 noon to 8 p.m. And then for those at the Quezon City area, they can also visit the ABS-CBN Tulong Center from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. So these are our registration fees for each category. So for the 3 kilometers, it's 550. For 5K, it's 650. 10K, 750. 21K, 950. So it's probably one of the mura natin na races, the more affordable races. And then it comes with a singlet, a race bib with a B tag. So the B tag is our timing system, for the timing system, the timing chip, to be able to get more accurate results and to be able to get a more accurate time of your run. And then after the race, we will have the drinks, like sports drinks and water. And then all 21K finishers will be getting a finisher's medal. So just a few details lang. The race kits may actually run out before the last day of registration. or registration may end earlier than the announced deadline. Kasi pag magkaubusan, we're all really limiting to the 5,000. And then singlet availability is on a first come first served basis, and the timing device will be used by all participants during the race. So all categories will be having their timing chips. And we also have registration discount schemes. So I think this is the only race that would extend the senior citizens discount for senior citizen runners. So they get the 20%. Pero of course, they have to present their senior citizen card, and only for in-store registration kasi hindi naman nila mag-present yung online. And then we have a 50 pesos off for high school and college students if they present their valid school IDs. So here's our race route map. So for the 21 kilometers, the assembly is at 3 a.m. and the gun start at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we will start at the Quirino Grandstand. So this is the meta, so the Quirino Grandstand is there. And then they will run through Rojas Boulevard, then take a left at Buendia. And then from Buendia, they will run all the way Buendia, so that's from Manila to Pasay, Makati, until just the tip of the Kalayaan flyover. So, hindi na papasok ng Fort, ng Taguig. So, when they reach the tip of the Kalayaan flyover, they make a U-turn, then they go back to Quirino Grandstand. For 10 kilometers, for the 10-kilometer race, so it's similar, except that the turning point will be at Buendia, Hilpuyat, corner Taft Avenue. So it's near the yung may MRT there. And then it will also use Rojas Boulevard. The assembly time is at 3:40 in the morning, and their gun start is at 4:40 in the morning. So difference of 40 minutes for 21K and 10K. For 5K, the assembly is at 3:50 with the gun start at 4:50 a.m. From Quirino Grandstand, they will just be running through Rojas Boulevard just before Quirino Avenue. They make a U-turn and head back to Quirino Grandstand. And then for 3K, which will start assembly at 4 a.m. and then gun start at 5 a.m. So from Quirino Grandstand, just before Petro Hill, they make a U-turn and then head back to Quirino Grandstand for the finish line in the activity area. So we have our registration forms, which some of you already filled up. And of course, we have the details of the runners, and then also some reminders for them to keep. So like water and first aid stations, toilet areas, parking area, baggage, electronic timing chip. Because we would just also like to remind the runners that they should not bend their race bibs, or they have to take care of their race bibs. Because first, they cannot run without the race bib, and then if also they damage the timing chip, there's a possibility na hindi basahin yung record nila, yung run nila. So these are the race bibs. For 21K, it's color blue, and then red for 10K, yellow for 5K, and then green for 3K. So race singlet. So each registered runner will be receiving a race singlet with this design. And then 21K with finishers will be getting a finisher's medal.